Hmm. Oh, I think we're live. Hi, Fruity Cutie with that booty. What's up, boo? I just worked out and I have looked better, but I've also looked worse. So I said, you know what? Let's fucking jump on the live. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a about you or okay, yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. Listen, I'm making sure you can hear me. Okay, so I don't care about what I look like anymore because I got very important information that I have to share. So we're gonna share my screen in a second. Let me start over. Okay, I'm starting this over because all that information was not needed. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Jeannette, also known as Misfit Vegan. I just worked out, so forgive the whatever. But I am now eating grapes, and that's my breakfast. And real quick, I wanted to make this video because it's important, because I needed to know this. My younger self, when I was 26 years old, I was taught to eat a raw food diet by someone who was not eating raw. And so they taught me that Himalayan pink salt was healthy, full of minerals. And today we're going to find out why that is not true. And this is important. You always want to take advice from people that are doing what you want to do. The person that taught me how to be raw was not raw a day in his life. He just knew about the raw food diet. He wanted to be raw, but he couldn't break his addiction to cooked food. But what he didn't know, and you're about to fucking know something my mentor didn't know. He didn't know why he was addicted to cooked food. You're not addicted to cooked food. You're addicted to salt. Now, this right here, does anybody know what this is? This is giant's blood. No. Okay, that's a conspiracy theory. That might be true. This is Himalayan pink salt. And you've been taught, like me probably, that it has lots of minerals. But today we're going to find out the truth about that shit. So let me share my mother fruity screen. What's up, cutie? If you have any questions, let me know. I'm only here for probably like 20 minutes, maybe less, because I got to go shower. I got to get ready. I got to go buy fruit. Okay. I don't have to. I want to. I don't have to be raw. You don't have to be healthy. You want to, trust me, because being able to go to the bathroom like that is just a it's a miracle. I used to be constipated. I used to be bloated. I used to be sick all the time. And it's nothing worse than having to go to the bathroom and not being able to. I'm just saying this because I just went to the bathroom. Nobody asked. But like I went in less than a minute and it is a miracle because I remember being so constipated that I was in so much pain and I was a shitty person. And you know why? Because I was full of shit. So these people at your job, these people that you don't like, most likely they have a shitty attitude because they're full of shit. They're shitty people because they're full of shit. Feel bad for them. Don't fight hate with hate. Just give them some fruit so it can get cute. It's just like, mm-mm. If you're not eating a fruit-based diet, you suffering. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, focus. Now here we go. So basically, I had a conversation with Chat GPT about Himalayan pink salt, and let's learn what it is exactly. So it is sodium chloride mined mostly from the Cura salt mine in Pakistan. Here's the thing that I didn't know, okay? Because I was told that sea moss and Himalayan pink salt, they have all these minerals, like 92 minerals. They have everything the body needs. Okay, here it says 84 minerals, but I heard in the year 2011 that it had all the minerals that the body needs. Guess where it says that? On their motherfucking packaging of the motherfucking salt. Okay, they're playing us. They're playing us. They're making a profit and they're laughing behind our back because the people that mine this, the people that produce this don't even eat this shit. And you're not addicted to cooked food. You're addicted to salt. Take out all the salt from your diet. Watch how fast you go raw. Watch how fast you want to eat fruit. Fruit is the only food on the planet. Leave a watermelon below if you know What if you know, you know. If you know the truth, salt is the only thing that makes cooked food taste good. You don't want cooked food. You want salt, baby. You don't want no cooked food. Try to stick to a cooked food diet without salt. You're going to eat fruit so motherfucking fast. And that's how we know. Thank you for being here. That's how we know we're fruitarians. So let's continue. Unlike refined white table salt, it is less processed and contains trace amounts of other minerals, both beneficial and potentially harmful ones. Okay, there are 84 identified trace minerals, but that doesn't mean they're all good for you. Many are metals, and while some, now here's the kicker. You ready for this one? It says some like iron, magnesium, or potassium are essential in tiny amounts. Stop right there. See, we fell for the lie that salt is a health food because, yes, we do need iron, magnesium, and potassium, but not in that form. You see, Eli Martyr, I'm working on the interview. I think it'll be out by tomorrow. Eli Martyr helped us understand in the new episode I have with him coming up. Yes, there is iron, magnesium, and potassium in salt, but that is not the kind of iron, magnesium, and potassium that the human body needs or should ever consume. There's also iron, magnesium, and potassium in my laptop, in my cell phone. That's not usable or beneficial to the human body. The iron, magnesium, and potassium that is usable and beneficial to the human body is in fruit and vegetables. We fucked up, guys. We fell for the marketing. Thank you so much for being here and sending hearts. Somebody's sending me a lot of hearts, and I appreciate you because you helping me believe, restore my faith in humanity. Because sometimes I feel crazy, like I'm in the twilight zone here. And I was in the dark about Himalayan pink salt for the first like 5 or 6 years of my raw food journey because the truth is that I went raw because my boyfriend, okay, he taught me about the raw food diet. I met him in 2011 and that's when I went raw. He introduced me to David Wolf, lived in New York City at the time. And that got me to be raw. But everyone was eating cacao because David Wolf he sold cacao. He had a cacao company. Everybody ate Himalayan pink salt because David Wolf sold Himalayan pink salt. And it's delicious and it's addictive and it is not a health food. So let's continue. There are 84 trace minerals, magnesium, iron, potassium, all they're essential in tiny amounts. Okay, essential. Essential. There's that fucking word again, right? The B12 word. Thank you so much for being here, Monica, Mark, Ferrari. Yeah, Ferrari. So here we go. Let's continue, please. But others like lead, mercury, arsenic, aluminum, and cadmium are toxic to the human body, even in small doses. Even in small doses. So it's like, okay, could there potentially be a benefit to drinking cow's milk? I don't know. Okay, let's not use cow's milk because that comes from animal cruelty. How about nicotine? Yeah. So nicotine contains niacin, vitamin B3. Are you going to start smoking because there's niacin in there? No. You can get all your B vitamins from fruit and vegetables. Hold on one second. Hi, Awa. I'm live on YouTube. Can I call you back in like 10 minutes? I'm so sorry. Okay, thank you. Bye. Love you. Sorry, guys. I got to go in 10 minutes or less. All right. Because Awa is going to let me use the car and I got to get some good fruit. So, and I want to talk to my best friend. Um, okay, hold on. David Wolf was just raw to make millions. Facts. How come I can't make millions then? Guys, can somebody help me go into business and make millions as a raw vegan? Because I'm really raw. Like, really, 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 though. Let's continue. Why these minerals can be dangerous. The danger doesn't come from the salt itself being evil, but the toxic elements naturally trapped in the rock where it's mined. Here we go. And you always got to ask chat, please give me the facts on a non-biased. Okay, can you tell me from a non-biased perspective, why is it dangerous to consume Himalayan pink salt? Okay, you ready? Number one, toxic heavy metals. And wait till the end, you're going to be shocked at chat's response because I asked chat another question that proves this salt is fucking toxic. Number one, heavy metals. Some batches of Himalayan pink salt, no, all batches okay, contain lead, arsenic, cadmium, mercury, and aluminum. All of them. All of them. You don't like cooked food. You are addicted to salt because it is a drug, a dangerous drug. Okay? So these things, these heavy metals, are not added. They occur naturally in the earth. Okay? But that doesn't make them safe. Even in trace amounts, these can build up over time. Lead damages the nervous system, brain, kidneys. No safe level of lead has ever been identified for humans. And I have friends like my best friend who I love so much. She got Bell's palsy. She has nerve damage. She has, oh, I thought B12 deficiency causes nerve damage. No, she was taking a B12 supplement, but she's a saltaholic, a salt addict. That's why she says she'll never go raw because of the salt. She needs salt like all the time, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you might know somebody too that have had nerve damage, brain issues, kidney stones. Did you know kidney stones is not from motherfucking spinach? It's from salt. Number 2, cadmium accumulates in the kidneys and bones and is linked to cancer and bone loss. Arsenic causes all type of immune disorders, immune dysfunction, and certain cancers. Mercury affects the brain and nervous system, especially in fetuses and children. And aluminum, okay? And it can play a role in neurological diseases. All of these people that say that a B12 deficiency will cause irreversible nerve damage, they're also eating salt. And most of them are eating fish. And those are full of aluminum and mercury and arsenic. Don't listen to anyone that you don't want to trade places with, okay? These doctors are consuming salt and they are causing irreversible nerve damage, neurological damage. But they're not going to tell you about that because they addicted to the salt. Why you think so many people cannot stay raw? Because they are drug addicts addicted to salt. Here we go. Somebody said, "Can I dip my celery sticks in salsa, Miss Jeannette?" Yes, but is there salt in the salsa? Because you playing yourself. Make your own salsa. No salt. Trust me, when you get off the salt, you can easily stay raw. If you continue with the salt, it's not going to work. Somebody said I'm addicted to salt and I just started my raw journey. Get off the salt, boo. Here, I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you an alternative in a second. 2 alternatives to salt. The key issue is bioaccumulation. The minerals might be present in micro amounts per serving, but if you use the salt daily for years, they can bind up. Number 2, inconsistency between batches. Because Himalayan pink salt isn't purified or standardized like refined salt, the mineral composition varies widely from batch to batch. One sample might be relatively clean, and the next one can have extremely high levels of dangerous heavy metals in them. There's no way to test. Number 3, the natural fallacy. Many people assume that because it's a natural and pink, it's automatically healthier. But natural doesn't mean safe. Lead, arsenic, uranium are all natural minerals and highly toxic. Number 4, negligible benefit from the good minerals. Advocates often claim that Himalayan pink salt has 80 plus minerals, and this is exactly the same as sea moss. You playing yourself if you're eating sea moss. You playing yourself, boo. Sea moss has heavy metals in it and sodium chloride. It's the same scam that they're running on us with the Himalayan pink salt. It's not for humans. Trust me, it's not for humans. And it's going to cause you much more harm than good. Get off the salt, boo, starting today. I'm going to help you, okay? The more fruit you eat, the less salt you will need. If you need salt, greens. Have a big green smoothie. Just eat greens all day long. Trust me, your body is craving minerals. What's wrong with sea moss? It's sodium chloride. It's from the sea. If you wouldn't eat sea salt, which is sodium chloride, you have no business eating sea moss. And here's the thing. What you don't understand is I live on the ocean. I live in Miami. I was in the ocean this morning. When you see seaweed, you want to throw up. It smells gross. It looks gross. You don't want to put that in your mouth. If you want to keep consuming sea moss, keep doing that. But I tell you this right now, all the minerals in sea moss are not for humans. They're for fish. They're for bears. They're for species that eat that. You would never eat that in nature. If you wouldn't eat it in nature, don't eat it from a jar, a bag, a bottle, a package. But hey, do you, boo? Do you, boo? Don't just listen to me. Listen to the people that have a discount code to sell it. Is iodine an issue? Absolutely not. You get all the iodine you need from fruit and vegetables. Boo, iodine is another one. People trying to make money off you. Here we go. You ready for this? This is the kicker. At the end, so at the end, chat tells me, in short, Jeannette, the danger isn't from sodium chloride itself. It's from the toxic trace minerals and inconsistent purity in natural rock salt. These contaminants can accumulate in the body and potentially cause harm over long periods. And the so-called beneficial minerals are too minuscule to matter nutritionally. So while occasionally using it isn't likely to poison anyone, relying on Himalayan pink salt as healthier salt is misleading and potentially unsafe in the long term. Okay, so you ready for this? I said, but isn't sodium chloride? Because they said the danger isn't from the sodium chloride, Jeannette. Okay. But I asked chat, isn't sodium chloride toxic to the human body? Please give me a non biased one word answer. And chat answered yes. So that's it. That's all I'm here to share. I would also, I would like to share that my chef for the Woodstock Fruit Festival, I was talking to him, Chef Ocean. He suggests that I recommend to people 100% organic, pure. Well, this one's not organic, but find an organic one. Oh, yeah, this is. Okay. Wait, is it organic or is just the name of the company? It's very hard in this world because it doesn't look like it's organic. But find a organic coconut water powder because I have not tried it, but I heard that it's slightly salty. And that can be a good salt replacement as you are getting off of salt. Try to find one that is organic. It's not easy in this world. Here we go. This one looks good. I have no affiliation. Z Natural. Okay. Coconut water powder might be the solution. Another thing. Okay. You love mustard like me? Get yourself some organic mustard powder. Put that in your dressings. Don't get the salt-free mustard. You're going to throw up in your mouth. It's absolutely gross. Is this it? No, this is the one with salt. The salt-free mustard is really gross. Get yourself some mustard powder if you want. And then the other one is try this. I have not tried it, but get yourself some celery salt or celery powder. Okay, I believe they call it celery salt, but make sure there's no salt in it before you order it because the shit is crazy, man. All right? Because I bet you there's some celery salt with salt in it. They trying to fucking, oh, that's gross. Okay, ingredients. Look at that. Salt and celery seed. What the fuck? Why is there salt in celery salt? Wouldn't you just want the celery? This don't even make sense. Try to find a celery salt with just celery. Now Salicornia was the salt replacement, and the seaweed is the salt replacement that everybody wants you to think is healthy, but unfortunately, it's not, and you're gonna have to figure that out for yourself. Okay, so you'll see. You'll get bloated. You'll have side effects. Maybe not as bad as table salt, but go to my channel and check out my newest video with Eli. And I'm working on the full documentary. If you only knew how much work goes into these things, but it's worth it. Now go here. Go to Is Seaweed and Salicornia Healthy? You
Yeah.
trust me. The two Misfit vegans on the screen. Trust me. Trust me, you're going to learn a lot from that video and you're going to hate your life forever. All right, let me just answer some questions real quick. I gave up cooked food easily, but eating a salad with no salt or oil is tough. Yes, I understand that because it's an addiction. You can slowly but surely minimize your salt until one day you don't need it. Now, more greens, more greens, more greens, more celery, more salty vegetables in there or salty fruits. There's tomatoes, cucumber have lots of sodium in them. Salt, salt, salt. Celery juice powder is without salt. Oh, nice. Celery salt definitely is mixed with regular salt. Wow, I've never had it. Mustard powder? No, I have mustard powder. There's just mustard. There's no salt in there. Get Gary Yourofsky on your podcast. He is the true leader. Does anybody know his contact information? How do I contact him? I tried to look him up on social media. Does anybody know his email? Send it to me. I would love to. I would love to have a conversation with Gary Yourofsky. That would be a dream. Yeah. Oh, he's doing lots of podcasts at the moment. Thank you so much. Then I will motherfucking do it. Okay, Gary Yourofsky Instagram. Like, I don't know how to contact him, but maybe I just haven't really looked lately because last time I checked, he wasn't on. All right. Well, let me message the motherfucker. Thank you so much. I would absolutely love to. Hello. I am a big fan. I would absolutely, thank you so much, love to interview you. Do you have any time available next week or the following? Okay, I'm on it, boo. Smiley face. All right. Well, thanks so much. Love you guys. And I will see you in the next episode. Let me know what kind of content you want me to make. I'm really dead set on getting you off the unhealthy food, which you only want because of the salt. Lemon ginger blast for the greens. Yep. Yep. Spices are much better than salt for sure because they are addicting because they're stimulating, but they don't contain the toxic heavy metals. I would say, Ryan, order that coconut water powder. Try that out. Lemon and lime really help with the salt cravings. Celery juice. Celery juice would be great for you. Just celery juice. You don't need to make the lemon ginger blast, but you can if you want. Whenever I say lemon ginger blast, I think of diarrhea, but hey, that's just me. Just blast. I don't know. Like I've had it. Actually, no, I've never had it because I don't like spicy in my drink. I like spice in my savory foods, but I don't like jalapeno in my green juice. It's a little weird to me, but I like sweet. Sweet. I have a big sweet tooth. That's why the raw food diet it's a lifesaver. It's a miracle. Last question is, should I go cold turkey? Well, we don't do turkeys here, so it's cold coconut, boo. Should I go cold coconut or wean off it? I use a bit of Celtic sea salt in my salad for dinner. Mm, I would say, since there's no difference between sea salt and seaweed, I would say just wean yourself off it slowly but surely and make celery juice or eat celery that will satisfy your salt cravings. Put celery in your salad. Lemon and lime help a lot. Maybe order that coconut water powder and slowly but surely get yourself off the salt because you will never be free from your cooked food cravings as long as you consume salt. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you that. I love you. Thank you so much, Gershom. And thank you very much to everyone that left me such kind, lovely, beautiful comments on YouTube. I really love you guys. You guys make me want to keep doing this. And I feel really grateful for this YouTube community that I have here. All right, I got to go shower and get some good fruit. Do yourself a favor, get to the Asian market today because the supermarket fucking fruit is gross. I'm trying to enjoy these grapes. I live very far from a good fruit store. They're kind of gross, but that's why I'm getting to the store today, persimmons and different things. All right, I got to call Awa. I got to get to the store. Love you guys. Thanks so much for being here. Bye. Hopefully, Eli episode will be out tomorrow. Pray for me that I get it done. Almost done. I'm like 4 hours away from being done editing. Okay. Love you. Bye.